And we're back. And we have Carl with us this
Good.
time. Um, okay. So, Carl, what you missed in the first half, the party had dinner with Dr. Kafour from the museum and took him back to the hotel and showed him a bunch of your crazy books and artifacts. He took a couple of the books to do a little bit of research with. Uh, then the party went looking for Mr. Bassart and Jan Wilhelm from the Clive expedition at trying to use the embassies. Uh, the Dutch embassy was fairly helpful and said that they would you could leave a message for Jan Wilhelm, and if he checked in, they would give it to him. There was some fumbling at the French embassy, and so, very Frenchly, they told you to get the hell out of here. Um, and so that was that. And then the party headed off to the Road of Jackals to try and meet up with Najir Faraz. Found out that his shop was burned to the ground 5 or 6 years ago. The local rumor is that a demon landed on the shop and killed it with fire, and no one will rebuild, or because they believe the land there is cursed. Uh, your Dragoman did some talking and bribing and was able to find out that Faraz survived the fire and has a new shop, and took you over there. While you were heading over there, you noticed that you were being followed. At the moment, you think you have lost your tail. You got to the shop. You uh, spent a bunch of money on a bunch of crap from Faraz, and then mentioned that you wanted some information about the Carlisle expedition. He freaked out, but with a judicious amount of extra bribery, he agreed to meet you at the nearby mosque, uh, and that he would talk things over with you, but he felt safer being on holy ground when having that conversation. And that's where we are now, with the party having snuck out the back door of Najar's shop and making it over to the mosque. And Salim has gone home, so let's take him off the board. Okay.
Is it okay for would it be okay for us to be inside the mosque instead of outside it, assuming that we do the appropriate things of taking off our shoes, washing our hands and feet?
Yes.
Yes, then we'll do that because we do not want to be um, outside where people can see us easily.
Yes.
Then we'll do that.
Okay.
And I explained to these guys this is what you do when you go into a mosque, and so um, you wash your hands, your feet, you take off your shoes and socks, you leave them outside in this area, you go inside, and we patiently wait for Najir.
Okay. So, after about half an hour or so, Faraz does show up. Um, so he
We let him do his
he
prayers
take
first.
he takes you to a small meeting room uh, in the mosque, um, and he tells you that these days he feels safest on ground sacred to Allah. Um,
And
so
understandably so.
he leads you through several short hallways to a quiet room, and begins to tell you this story. He says that back in 1919, Roger Carlyle sought information about the Black Pharaoh, whose reign was supposedly ended by Sneferu, the first pharaoh of the Fourth Dynasty. Um, Najar tells you that he'd come into possession of a number of items related to the Black Pharaoh, which he offered to Carlyle through his agent Warren Bassart. Uh, he said even though he had done work for Bassart many times before then, he's not spoken to the Frenchman since he handed over the artifacts, and hasn't heard from him in years. Um, Amongst the items that he sold to Bassart was an ancient scroll detailing the entrance to a hidden room in an unnamed pyramid, within which the Black Pharaoh was supposedly entombed. He also sold them a bust of the Black Pharaoh, um, a small drum or tambour bearing odd symbols supposedly of mystical power, and a strange circlet set with a large zircon, which was said to be the crown of the Black Pharaoh and key to his triumph over death. Would any of you like to make a psychology roll?
Sure. I already know. I don't doubt a word he says. I believe him. It doesn't mean my character does. Ooh.
Okay,
So
so
successful.
Martin and Jesse, you believe that he's left some things out of his story.
If you tell me about it, I can at least speak enough Arabic to say, is there a little bit more to that?
Um,
Which part of the story do I don't
Jesse, with
think
your
is wholly?
extreme, you think, like, especially when it seems awfully convenient that he would just happen to have these artifacts, and he kind of really you key in on his body language that he just kind of glossed over that he happened to have these things.
Especially considering the other stuff he has is usually what we've seen is crap.
So what were the things that he had again? Like a bunch of like jewelry or something? I can't remember.
He had so his shop
Scroll. His
now
shop had
is just crap. It's all touristy crap. But supposedly what he gave to Carlisle was an ancient scroll, a bust of the Black Pharaoh, a small drum bearing odd symbols, and a strange circlet with a large zircon, which he believed was the crown of the Black Pharaoh.
Okay. Is there any archaeological reason why, like, a house that should have went, or would make me suspicious that he was able to kind of have all the stuff in the first place? Since, like, my best skill is archaeology.
You you're quite suspicious about all of that he one, that he just happened to have these things, and two, that just from the way he kind of glossed over it and grimaced a little bit when he said that he had these items. You suspect that he
didn't have it.
He couldn't have come on this number of things honestly.
Like black market kind of thing. Someone else might have sold it to him.
There you go.
You know, that's you don't really know how he got it, but
Yeah.
you definitely, with your extreme, you think that there's
Someone
something
else
he's
is
holding
involved.
that he's holding back about how he got them, and that these this is a lot of really valuable things about a very obscure person, and
Cultist.
so
Mm-hmm.
you're suspicious.
Yeah, so I missed the first half, unfortunately. This guy, how do we know this guy?
This is a guy mentioned in Elias Jackson's papers that had been somehow had been given. His name was given to the Carlisle group by a guy named Ben Zart, and that this guy,
America's One is the
yeah,
handout.
and he had supposedly items that the Carlisle group would be interested in. So that I thought that would be a good place to start, is finding him, finding Benzart. And so this is part of us tracking clues down.
Uh-huh.
I'm not surprised that,
America's One.
I go, is his character telling us any of this, or
So this guy doesn't speak English?
He does speak English.
All right, so I can't just say
well, you could say,
there's more than meets the eye here. But I mean, what? Okay.
you could say, how did you acquire these items?
Hold on a second. I got way too much junk going on the screen.
Well, since he's telling
Yeah,
the
yeah.
story, well,
Sorry, I was reading this handout.
mhm.
Who's Warren Bassard? All right, hold on a second. Yeah. All right. Well, so what else does he got to say?
And this, I'll go, and from this, I assume you gave him the. I assume that bad things occurred after this, or a fortune's turned.
Yes, he says. It was shortly after that that my shop was burned to the ground, and though no one believes me, I swear that I saw a demon that had landed on my shop and set it aflame.
I do not doubt.
I barely escaped with my life.
I do not doubt you. We have seen strange things in our travels as well, so I don't doubt you. That. What do you think might have caused this change of fortune? Whose ire might have occurred?
He says, I believe that it was the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh that they somehow found out that I was trafficking in their holy relics and took their revenge on me.
I suspect you are probably right.
So this might sound a little silly. Are you sure, or perhaps so these were genuine?
Yes, they were definitely genuine articles.
So
How-
was it a revenge possibly for putting them on to something not disingenuous?
No, I have it on very good authority that these were genuine articles.
who provide? I said, and where did you get these items from? That because I'm surprised that this group that
So
noticed
he
you didn't acquire them
so
themselves.
he kind of looks down guiltily for a few minutes and
I go, it's
says I can't lie here in the thank you for the follow, King in Yellow. They're not going to trick me into saying that name. He says I can't tell a lie in the house of Allah. I stole the items from the house of Omar al-Shakti. That's how I know they're genuine. I also know that I didn't know it at the time, but I've since found out that al-Shakti is a high priest of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. Says Warren Bassart had approached me on Carlyle's behalf, asking if I could find any Black Pharaoh items, and I'd heard rumors that Al Shakti had a private collection, so I had his place broken into and the items delivered to me, and I sold them on to Bassart, who gave them to Carlyle. I'd heard of the cult, but I never believed such nonsense until they came after me. I do my best these days to stay away from the Brotherhood, but I heard fresh rumors in the last few weeks that the cult was involved in the recent theft of a mummy from the Clive expedition. Uh, they were at Giza when the mummy was stolen, but now they're digging at Memphis. I've also heard rumors that the Brotherhood wants an item that's located at the mosque of Ibn Tulan, but I don't know what it is or why the Brotherhood wants it. It can't be for any noble purpose, that's for sure.
Do you happen to know what this item is they want there?
As I just told you, I don't know what it is, but or what they want it for, but I'm sure that it's for some evil purpose.
Oh, I suspect you're right, and I suspect they will do much, if not worse, to get it than what has happened to you. Is there anyone that would be able to listen to us and I'll say infidels, at the Ibn bin of Trelan? Did
I'm
I say
not
that
sure.
right, by the way?
So I don't know that I'm saying it right, but I will. It's I will
Ibn
put it
House.
in the chat here.
Dar of Ibn of Trelan? Dar is house.
IBNTULUN.
I can at least say that much in Arabic. Dar.
So it's the mosque of Ibn
Tulan. All right.
So he says it's a fairly famous mosque and mental hospital. I'm sure that you could probably just
they do good works.
Go
Excellent.
in and get yourself. I think that you could fairly easily make yourself known and get an audience.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate your honesty, and I understand that you have been through tough times. That's why we came into the mosque instead of standing outside so people wouldn't notice us, and why we used your back door. Because you deserve no more harm to occur to you. You have been through enough already. And I say, we appreciate you being honest with us as well.
He says if you're looking to find some other knowledge about occult matters related to the Black Pharaoh, I'd suggest that you seek out an old wise woman called Nuri. She lives in the town of El Wasta. It's around 7 miles southeast of the pyramid at Medium. I'm fairly certain that her son worked for the Carlisle expedition during their time in the region. I can't remember his name, though.
And that's over near Giza, right?
No, it's near Medium. It's a good 30, 40 miles away from Giza.
All right, so basically an hour day travel. All right, I thank you, and I
I
say, you know,
I have
go
one
ahead.
question for him before we call it. Should I curiosity, who was his contact with the Carlisle expedition?
Warren Bassart. But I've not heard from him. So Warren and I did a lot of work together outside of the Carlyles. But after this whole business went down, I haven't heard from him since, and it's been 6 years.
Did he have any interests, hobbies, or habits that we may be able to track him down? Some unfortunate vices.
Not that I'm aware of. We weren't friends or anything, just business acquaintances.
And most likely this wasn't an interest of his, but for the Carlisle expedition members more so than himself.
Yes, I mean he would come to me regularly about asking for help in finding things for clients of his. We worked together a number of times, but the Carlisle expedition, this was the first time that he'd asked me for anything for them. And that was the last time we spoke. Which is odd because usually 3 or 4 times a year he'd ask me for some sort of commission.
Did he remark on anything he thought about the Carlisles? Easy marks? Is strange?
The only thing he asked me for was for some Black Pharaoh artifacts, and said that they'd pay well. You know, I made a good amount of money off it for what little good that did me.
I suspect that your friend ran into some other unfortunate events, much like you did, because it seems that everyone that has run into the Carlisle expedition has suffered in some part. So you're not the only one. And is there anything else we want to ask, guys?
So as you guys are finishing up your conversation, the door slides open and come on.
Behind that door is another door.
And 6 cultists rush in.
Of course they do.
Of course I do.
How do we know they're cultists?
Well, you've got a pretty good idea.
Have we seen like this garb before in like
You
England or
have.
something?
They look awfully familiar to some of the folks that you dealt with in London.
We're just getting a sixth sense about this stuff now.
Why would they attack us in the mosque?
In the house of Allah.
Well,
Okay, so initiative time. If you guys can put your stuff in the decks in the tracker.
Wait, are we saying Faraz is also a cultist or not?
No, he is not.
Alright.
He's being attacked as well as we are.
Wasn't quite sure what was
Yeah.
who was where, who's on whose side.
Why is it not taking my... There we go.
Well, I have no idea what I have with me.
I will say you have all your normal stuff.
It's interesting. My thing's not showing up yet.
So have we just been like wandering the streets, interviewing people? Is that what I missed?
Yeah.
Yes. And this guy has 60. Okay. And where's my buddy Faraz's stat block?
Where'd I go? It disappeared. I know I put my number in.
Faraz has Dex 45. Okay. Outcome. Alright, now I'm confused. Oh, apparently I added everyone's turn again. Hold on, I'll delete all these
Let's say
extra
it looked like mine
zeros.
disappeared.
Actually, go for the bottom on up.
Okay. And great. Okay. Now sort. Descending. Okay, great. Okay, Martin, you are acting first. There are 6 cultists here.
Is there a map of the immediate area?
No, I don't have a map for this room, but I will just. So it's a fairly small. Let me just take everyone and throw you on an empty. Create up a new page quickly and just draw some quick squiggly lines on here.
And
Shut this.
Can we do it fate style and have us build the mosque?
build the mosque. Build the mosque.
What do you want in there? What do you want in there, George?
Usually,
Minigun.
usually they're
Alright.
pretty empty. There's a lot of floor space and mats.
So the area you're in. So
Any seating?
let me.
No, there is no seating. You are on your hands and knees.
Well, that blows.
So this is the room that you're in.
So no cover
and-
of any kind.
No. Not unless the room we're in has a table and chairs.
Why are all our battles on featureless Great Plains? Damn it. Sometimes with
and
fog.
This is the doorway out. And
Wait, what are you drawing on?
Well, he's going to invite us as soon
Oh,
as
did
we
I
get a
not?
chance.
I'm sorry, I didn't drag the player icon over. Do.
Empire Spices.
Let's just go back to Empire Spices. or this happy little scene.
Sorry, of course it added it to the very end. So okay, now you guys should see what I'm drawing here with my
And where they
crappy artwork. So this
And
is
I
the
s-
hallway. Oop. This is the hallway going out, and these guys are rushing towards you.
I assume this is a door here.
Yes. So there you are
Go ahead,
at.
take him. We're done with him.
And also, all of you have full hit points at this point. So,
Does it look like they're trying to take off with the merchant?
it looks like they are in the
Murder
mood
hobos?
to be pretty stabby.
They're just like bull rushing their way into the room.
They are rushing in with short swords drawn.
You mean the long daggers? Ooh, or kopitches.
Could be described as murderous intent.
Yes,
damn.
I would say they definitely are looking murder hobo-y.
Do I have a line of sight on anybody or any of the cultists?
Yes, I will say that you do.
Okay. I would like to take a shot then.
Okay. What are you shooting with? 45. Okay. Hard success. I'll say you can hit any one of them in the front line there. So 4, 6, or 5.
All right. I guess the one in the middle.
The one in the middle. Okay, great. This guy here, number 6. Okay. And you hit him for 4 points of damage. Okay. He takes that hit. Actually, well, let me. Okay, so he's gonna try to dodge. You got a hard success, so he fails and takes damage. Okay. You hit him center of mass, and he kind of looks down and says, "Oh my God, that hurt." But he's still upright. Seamus, what are you doing?
Okay, and all right. I will.
My turn order is very.
Yeah, I can. I see
Very
nothing
broken.
in the turn order. I'll move to the first one and see if I can't just felt him.
Okay. Are you going after the one that Martin shot, or are you going after one of the other two guys?
The closest one to mine.
Okay.
Nice.
And he does not get out of that, so okay, he takes 2 points of damage. That's number 5. So okay, you hit him. Move there because that's where you were. That's the guy you were hitting. Lewis.
Yes, I'm going to position myself. Well, let me see if I can move myself. Yeah, how come the whole thing is moving, not me? I'm going to try to move Najar back, and I'm going to try to hit the guy in the middle.
Okay.
And I got my cane out because I kind of assume, even though I do have a pistol, I kind of would have be holding back of going that far. But they do have knives, but I think I'm a little bit better with the cane. So I'm going to attempt to hit him with my cane.
Okay.
And I am going to swing it. Da, da, da. Let's see, where is it? This one.
Nope. You missed.
All right.
Jesse. You're muted, Carl.
How far away are these? Are they still outside? Is that?
They have
what the
not come
blue
into
is?
the room yet. Yes, they have slid the door open.
All right. Wait, okay, so I don't remember whose icon is who, but are like other party members and Faraz in my way?
I will
If
say
I
that
wanted to take a shot,
you can push your way such that you could shoot someone if you wanted to.
but then I'd have to be like right in melee range.
If you got up towards where Martin is, then you can get a hit on either this guy or this guy.
Okay. I don't know. I'll shoot the guy at the top. I'll try and shoot the
Okay.
guy at the top here.
There you go.
That.
Nice.
That. Take that.
Boom.
Oh, I guess I should have used my
Roll
firearms
damage.
thing. All right, ignore this. I'll just take the damage from this. 3. That's
3.
terrible. That's the worst possible thing I could do.
Okay. You hit him for 3.
Hey, some damage is better than none.
Okay. This guy here at the bottom is going to attack Seamus. He is going to fail at that pretty badly. This guy at the top here is going to attack Lewis. He is also gonna miss. This guy in the middle is gonna attack Lewis. He is also going to miss. I cannot buy a hit tonight.
It's okay. I can't either.
Everyone's kind of stacked up in the hallway here, so I don't think that these guys in the back are gonna kind of start trying to press in a little bit, but not gonna really be able to do a whole lot effectual.
And I go, Najir, protect yourself. And I, making sure he's behind me.
Raz is gonna get the hell back. Alistair.
I'm gonna take my cane sword and poke at the top guy here.
Okay. Go for it.
Pokey pokey. Regular success.
Let's see. So I get a 64, which is a miss, so I take 3 damage. And that's this guy here. Okay. Alright, he looks pretty hurt. Alright, back to Martin.
Do I still have line of sight for the person I shot the first round?
I'm pretty short, guys. I'm like a really short.
You do have line of sight, but now he is in melee with Lewis, so you will take a penalty die for shooting into melee.
Is there anyone who is not in melee that I can shoot at?
I would say that you could shoot at this guy here from where you are.
All right.
Nice.
I do not dodge, so 7 points of damage.
We're actually rolling well.
Shot.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good for me. Okay, go ahead. Seamus.
Okay. The guy that I was on before, let's see if I can't give him another knuckle sandwich, maybe break what he's got there. Yeah.
noise.
Hard success.
Ooh.
Okay.
So much success, so little damage.
Okay,
A pip
so
is
he
still a
takes
pip.
another point of damage. Also, this guy here falls prone, and let me make a. Why are my mooks so terrible?
Mooks are designed to be terrible.
Okay.
That's why they're mooks.
Where's my. So he. So the guy you shot is now passed out. Lewis.
I will attempt to hit the guy in the middle that's facing me with my cane.
Okay.
How dare you? And I will probably miss, but hey, that's the fun.
You miss.
Oh yes, I figured I would.
All right.
I'm
Jesse.
a short little guy. No,
Okay.
you cannot get past.
Sorry.
It's to you.
Oh. Is there nothing in this room?
Uh,
Is there any like movable furniture things?
there's a
like-
couple of small chairs.
There's no altar or whatever you call it.
No, this is a small meeting room.
Or columns.
Nope.
Windows.
I'll say yes, there is a window to the outside.
There are
And
no other
it
exits.
No, there are not.
Kind
A
of
window
firepower.
here.
Okay. Big enough to crash through if I had to.
If you had to.
Religious items.
No, there's not a. It's just a small meeting room. There's a couple of chairs, and that's about it.
Okay. All right. So they're still there.
They are still there.
All
They
right,
are
well, I
pressing
guess
the fight.
If they are not coming in, then I will keep shooting. Oh, I got another hard success.
Which guy are you shooting?
Same guy I was shooting before. I think it was like the guy at the top.
Guy at the
corner
top.
here.
Okay.
Oh, they changed the. How does this work? I'm looking at this new dice roller. No, that's 2d10. Never mind. Okay, 5 plus 2, 7.
Okay. Did you get a hard success?
I got a hard success.
I also got a hard success on my dodge, so that goes to me, so I do not take your damage.
All right.
Finally got a decent roll.
Do not understand how this works.
Oh, one nice thing is if he dodges your attack, he can't do anything.
Alright, so...
I can't do anything?
No, he can't because
Okay.
with gunfire, it's not a dodge. It's
He's already had a dodge.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Okay.
No, not this round he hasn't. But he's had a dodge, so he can't dodge again without
Right.
taking a penalty. Because then it goes to the outnumbered rules.
Mm.
Okay, so this guy at the bottom here is attacking Seamus, and that will hit. Do you want to dodge or fight back, Seamus?
Let's fight back.
Okay. I have a regular success, so you need hard or better in order to fight back successfully.
Using my brawl.
Using brawl, yep. No. Okay, so
No.
you are going to take. Which guy is this? This guy here. He does not have a damage bonus. Okay. You take 4 points of damage. Alright. The top guy is going to try to attack Lewis and
Ooh, critical
fumble.
That explodes.
Stabs himself.
So that happens. So he drops his. I'll say he's managed to drop his weapon and is disarmed. So these. Okay.
He's in a mosque, so he has no shoes on, and it jabs him in the toe.
Middle guy is going to attack Lewis and fail. This guy here is going to. He's gonna try to slide on in and attack Seamus. Seamus, dodge or fight back.
Let's try dodge this time.
Okay. Five damage. Number 2 is going to try to regain consciousness. He is going to fail at regaining consciousness and take and yeah, okay. This guy here is gonna flail around ineffectually for right now. Faraz is gonna try to stay out of the way.
I don't blame him.
Alistair.
I'm gonna poke at that same top guy with my cane sword. Poke. And fail.
We will defeat these 1 hit point of damage at a time.
Okay, back to Martin.
So the guy I shot before is unconscious.
He is unconscious. He is unconscious and prone.
What is
And the guy in the middle, if I shoot him, I have a penalty die. Is that right?
Yes.
Is there anywhere I can move? Okay, and but he's already been shot before, right?
Yes.
Okay. How do I do the penalty die?
You can either hit the other button on the character sheet, which will give the whole roll. That'll give you the one penalty die, 2 penalty die, 1 bonus die, 2 bonus die.
Oh, okay.
There's the gray one and the green one. Whichever one you didn't hit, yeah, there we go. All right, so -1 is a success. See if he's able to dodge. He is not able to dodge, so he takes 5 damage, and that is. All right. He does not look good. All right, Seamus.
All right. I can't like use brawl in more judicious way, like to basically force the guy's long dagger back into his own body. Can I? Like flip it around, brawl or something?
um, you can try to disarm him. That's a combat maneuver. Trying to stab him with his own, I'm gonna say that you would need an extreme success on a brawl roll to do that.
Okay. Well, so let me try and disarm him. The one that's
Okay.
when I'm fighting him.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Would have had the extreme anyway.
Do you want to poke him with it, or do you want to?
Oh hell yes!
Okay. Roll 1d6. Flash roll. All right, you do 3 points of damage. Which one got that? That's number.
One that's right in front of me.
Yeah, that's number 6 on my sheet here. Okay. He is dead. Blah.
Serving next customer.
Okay.
I have the chicken sandwich.
With mayonnaise.
Spicy.
Lewis.
I will still
I'm getting
work with my
hungry.
cane. One day I will hit. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day.
A series of feints followed by success.
Ooh.
Extreme.
Which means
All right, that is not an extreme dodge, so
now does extreme damage mean that I do maximum damage too?
I know that is the case with firearms.
I think it is for blunt weapons. It's just max damage. It doesn't do impale, but does max damage. I think.
Solving attacks, extreme success. All bullets. No, that's with bullets. Sure. I'll give you max. What is the max damage on the cane?
6.
6.
Actually 5 with my
5.
strength.
Okay.
Being honest here, 5.
5. And this is dude number.
The middle guy.
Yeah.
One I've been facing the whole dang time.
Well, the one that you had been facing is dead, but this guy here. Okay, so this guy's dead. This guy here, you hit him for 6. Okay. And I need to make a con check. I fail my con check. So my damn mooks. Okay, and he also passes out.
Twonk. Right in the head.
Jesse.
What's up with that guy at the top again?
He's disarmed.
He's disarmed. Have they said anything? Have they yelled at us? And
Um,
they shouted the black
they
Cairo coffin.
shouted, "Get him, get them," but that's about it.
All right. So there's a bunch of sad guys. I say, okay, I will continue shooting and say, leave while you have a chance. Just stop bothering us.
Boom.
Success.
Extreme success. No, you're no 12. Sorry.
Regular
I thought it was
success.
Yeah. But that was a 12 damage. But boom.
Max damage.
Max damage, max power.
That is a successful dodge. So he manages to, thank goodness for him, slip out from under that with his 40 dodge. Okay, this guy here is going to attack Seamus and miss. This guy is going to attempt to... I guess he's just going to attack with bare hands. He does hit. Lewis, this is an extreme success. Do you want to dodge or fight back?
I'm going to attempt to dodge because
Okay.
the only way I'm going to be able to dodge is get extreme success myself. Because an extreme hit ain't going to do me any good. So I'm going to attempt to dodge. And I fail.
So,
Okay.
Even if I spent the 4 points, I'm not going to do it.
He does 2 points of damage.
Oh! Sacre bleu!
Alright, this guy is...
You lout! You minion of darkness.
Alright, this guy is going to try to make his con roll. He fails it. Expires. That guy is already dead, so he doesn't get a turn anymore. This guy is also unconscious and is going to try to make a con roll. He succeeds his con roll, so he wakes up. And spends the round getting up. And this guy is going to run up to the front over his dead companions, who I'm gonna get off the layer so that they're out of the way. Okay. This guy gets up and runs up front and is going to try to attack Lewis. He hits.
All right. I'm going to try to attack back. Hopefully I'll succeed decently. Otherwise, I'm in deep doo-doo. Let's see here. No, I don't believe I did I? No.
Nope.
Even if I had a success, that would have been a failure.
5 points of
Ouch.
damage.
Oh,
How you doing?
I gotta take a look now because I think I'm one of the weaker characters here. Where's my?
It's the first time you take damage.
Yeah, no, I'm still up. I'm not at half yet. Close, but no cigar.
Okay.
Wait, you did.
I took 2 points from a punch and I took a stab.
Even with the pulp rule hit points?
Yeah.
Took con as his dump stat.
Pretty low.
Yeah, I'm.
Huh.
I chose to have a short character. There has to be a penalty for something.
Alistair.
Average con.
All right, I'm gonna still be stabby at the same guy. It failed. Oh, wrong button. I hit the Colt. Nope, still fail.
All right.
Poke
Back
at it.
to Martin.
Dude, headshot.
I'd like to shoot the guy who regained consciousness.
Okay. You can do that.
Oh,
Is
hard
he
success.
dead? He
And stay down.
Yes, he is dead.
Any statements as to the mook are in the past tense.
He's been mooked.
Seamus.
He has expired. He is an ex-mook.
Okay. So there's one in front of me. Did I have the knife from the other person, or is it just stuck in that guy's body?
It's stuck in the guy's body.
Let's see if I can do a twofer. Let's try it again.
No.
Nope. He was prepared.
Lewis.
All right. Well, after that stab, I'm getting pretty annoyed. I'm just wondering if I should use a cane or should I just pull out the little automatic and shoot him 3 times. Yeah, I've been stabbed, so I'm gonna shoot him 3. I'm gonna pull out the little automatic I have and hit him 3 times. Since he's
You have an
definitely
automatic?
Yeah, a little 38 automatic.
Realize that
Yeah, I took
that
one.
they had automatics in the 25.
Well, it's either that or a revolver.
Revolvers, I know.
1918 was fully automatic.
Okay,
So I'm gonna
but handgun automatics.
It's on the large side. Well, they had semi-auto in 1911.
Okay.
I've been stabbed
38
3
on.
times.
38 automatic 20s. Okay, yep. Great.
So I'm gonna just go. So my first shot is normal.
Yep.
Then the other 2 are with the purple, right?
So you can do. So here's what you can do. So
So the first one hit for 0. How can an automatic do 0? Must not have done the damage correctly. Let me take a look.
yeah, you've just got it as it says
Oh, I
rolling
know
0.
Okay. Then I'll do the roll there. I think it's a what? What is an automatic? Oh, I see. I didn't put a damage on there. So what does the damage? Well, it's probably a D8.
I just had it and then closed the book because I thought you would have.
Yeah, I thought I put it in there, but I didn't.
1d10.
Oh, 1d10. Well,
38 does 1d10.
wow.
38 automatic, 1d10, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Boom.
Okay.
Then next roll would be with the purple die, right?
Let me see if I can dodge. What is my dodge? 40. Nope, I do not dodge. Okay, so this is the guy right in front of you, which is
Yeah, because I'm probably flipping out. I've been stabbed.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Going boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Roll your.
That's what you get
roll
for
your
making
second.
me bleed my own blood.
Roll your second attack.
All right, that would be the purple die. So that would be a success. No, success.
No, it's
fail.
fail
Fail.
because it's.
And then the third one, right? Since
Yep.
I did say I was, because I figure I'm freaking out here. I'm a short little guy. I'm like, I've been stabbed. And the last one. Why did a
Spray
fighting
and
brawl?
pray, and they're all over the place.
That's weird. Why did a fighting brawl? Sorry, I'll do the right roll. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. It was all misses
You would
anyway.
have. Yeah, I see.
I would have missed anyway. So that's fine.
Okay.
So my shot, I hit him with the first one, which was 6.
Okay. Let's see if I. And he passes out.
So I freak out. Ah! Come on me.
Okay. Jesse.
Keep going. Keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
Let's see here. That guy must die. But not this round.
Great.
All right, next round I'm turning the gun sideways. Shit's gonna get real.
All right. He tries to attack Seamus. That is going to be a hard success. Seamus. Fight back or dodge?
Try dodge.
Okay.
Oh.
Those days.
6 points.
Eh.
Next up is this guy who is going to punch at Alistair completely ineffectually. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. And this guy needs to make a consciousness check. It's his con. Okay. So he will.
So
He will wake up next turn.
this is kind of an aside, but I don't know if how many of you, Eric, you know Pandemonium, right?
Pandemonium
The gaming
Games.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was there with my son, and he found like a Cthulhu mini. Like it's like a pretty big mini by mini standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, Dad, we should get this. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. We could like paint this up, but we'd never use it. He's like, why? It's like, well, because if Cthulhu shows up, then like everybody's just dead, right? He's like, no. Well, so you could use it like once. You just put it down on the table, and the game's over. It's like, why would I want to do this? So I was like, I should show him this combat, like going for like 30 minutes with like normal people, and we can't like yeah, Cthulhu mini, yeah.
Well, actually, Cthulhu
3 damage. He still had 1,340.
Cthulhu shows up in the Call of Cthulhu, and I think 2 guys survive, but 1 guy fires in the boat later on. The other one is murdered by the cultists.
Yeah, he drives the boat into Cthulhu, which is the only thing that can cause enough damage to make him go back to sleep.
Well, okay.
Alistair, it is up to you.
All right, I'm stabbing him. Hey, I'm
Nice.
failing again.
Martin.
I did have 1 success this round.
Can I shoot the person who attacked Seamus?
Yes, you will need to do a penalty die, but yes, you can.
Ooh.
Nope. Seamus.
Okay. I wonder, would I serve it getting penalties if I just drew out my gun and shot the guy in front of me?
Nope.
I've been trying to do that for like 3 or 4 rounds. That's not gonna make it easier.
Nope, that hit.
Prove me
Ooh.
wrong.
Hard success too.
1 damage.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, he takes 1 point.
These bullets, they do nothing.
I punch harder.
This- These derringers are weak. Powerful weak. Lewis.
Oh yeah, I see the guy that's coming alive or awake near me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pumping him full of lead.
Okay, you get a bonus die because he is prone.
Oh, okay. So the first die, I'm just gonna roll normal, and
Do the Yep.
how do I add a dope bonus?
do the purple one and then take the +1.
All right.
Success.
All right.
And
Guess
I
didn't-
can't dodge because I'm unconscious. So, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have 7 hit points. No, he does not. Okay, he's dead.
All right. Can I put the other 2 rounds in the guy that's on Seamus
Uh,
or not?
if you're going to split fire, you would take 2 penalty
penalty.
dice.
Well, since I did say I was firing at that guy, I'm just gonna put my other. Well, if I see the guy go down with 1 shot, then I'll hold, and that's it.
Okay.
Off.
Jesse.
Man, ain't no good gonna come out of this. All right. Did I get that guy? I'm still shooting the same guy. I'm gonna run out of ammo soon. Got like 1 more shot before I have to like reload.
I'm just hoping morale breaks.
My morale?
Hey, there's.
They're cultists.
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
ever.
Oh, that's right. I keep on forgetting that.
All right.
My morale was broken like somewhere in the middle of England.
So was he able to
Alright.
dodge?
Do I
or
get
not?
him?
You got him.
Take
He
that.
is dead.
Poke him. It's all
The
about
last
just
guy is
firing
going
a
to
lot.
attempt to stab Seamus and fail at it.
Why does
This
everybody
guy's
fight
dead.
at the
This guy's
end?
dead. Alistair.
All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna rip open my 6 demon bag. And there we go. Success.
Well, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I assume you're
The
moving up to
same
the last guy up live.
Guy I've been stabbing. Yeah.
You already.
Oh,
The guy you were stabbing is dead already.
So you'd have to move up to this guy.
Gotta
over
be
here.
sure.
charge in there and
B.
my jab.
Roy Jenkins. Okay. I do not dodge. 7 points.
I used my 6 demon bag with air, wind, all that kind of thing.
Then comes man with wicker basket and lightning.
All right.
It's all in the reflexes.
So, you guys
Yay.
just did a whole bunch of murder hoboing
Hey,
But they
in a
started it.
moss.
they started us.
Well, yes.
Well, I tried to get out, but there's like only one window. They were blocking the door. It's their fault.
I'm sure there won't be any consequences of that next week when we. All right. Well, that was fun and exciting.
And now we need to try.
I get
all right.
out of the room.
Now, out of curiosity,
It
here,
was-
hold it here. Is Najar safe?
Najar is safe for now.
Is there any way he can get us out of here without being noticed too much?
Well, let's talk about that next time.
We did keep his butt safe.
Coming up to 11, and I think that this is a good place to to
is.
hold for the evening. I know we talked about
Alright.
this on the board, but since we've got everyone here live, is everyone okay if we play again next weekend?
Yep.
Absolutely. It's the day before a holiday, so I'm really set.
It's a holiday.
In
That's right,
Canada.
same
and
here.
I
Yeah,
think-
I got a 3
President's
days
Day.
next week. That's right.
Cool. Okay.
Myself. All of these are gone.
Then
Yeah, I'll try and do that.
okay, cool. That would be great for me because then we can get that one more game in before I go down to New Orleans.
Now, one good thing is
And
we
the
didn't
Dumpster
start
fires
this fight,
happen.
and we did protect the guy that we were with, so that might help us.
Okay. Well, thank you all very much for playing. It's been a good night. We got advanced the plot a little bit. We ticked another day off the calendar, and you guys had a successful fight. You actually, killed some things, which like never happens in Cthulhu. So
We got a body
this is
It's
count.
like a D&D game.
this is weird for
Yeah.
me. I didn't really know what to do with this.
I'm surprised.
We were supposed to
surprised
get
that Lewis-
captured?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna, rush in and kill Faraz, but you guys effectively blocked the door very, very effectively, and I was
If it
not
makes you
able
feel
to.
better, you almost got a party member.
Yeah.
Kept
I'm surprised they didn't blow by Lewis. Lewis is
This
like
is the lowest I've
short-lived
ever
twerp.
been. This
Here's
may be the
little
lowest
Lewis
any of my
Swinging a
characters
cane like
actually
Egg
hit.
Shen.
with his cane going, "You shall not pass." Oh, oh.
All
Like,
right,
I'm at
guys.
9 out of 24. So,
Wow. Well, thank you all very much for playing tonight. Those of you watching on Twitch, thank you very much for hanging out with us for a while. And everyone have a great night, and we will see you again next Sunday. Take care, everybody.
Thanks. Bye bye, guys.
Bye,
Take
y'all.
care.
bye now. See you next week.